All right, so it's 2022 and it is a hot seller's market. Everybody is wondering where they can find motivated sellers. Well, in this video, I'm gonna break down how I've been able to find sellers in this market in a very unconventional way. So if you're looking to find sellers in 2022, then stay tuned. You're not gonna wanna miss this video. What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Franchesca Hanahoe. If this is your first time to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap on the notifications while you're there so you don't miss a video like this that I do weekly, showing you everything from how to start a YouTube channel to how to get your mindset right for business and everything in between. All right guys, listen, it is 2022 and all of us realtors know that we are going crazy wondering how we can find sellers. And there's so many things out there that we tend to waste money on that really just don't work. Recently, I had a closing in a neighborhood. It was my second closing in the same neighborhood, and my partner Richard and I actually created the highest comp twice. So we thought, you know what, let's be old school and let's go ahead and do a mailer and do a mail out to the area and let them know that we set these comps and see if we can get some more business going in this area. And I forget how much money we spent. You know, we found that our title rep actually split the cost with us. So, you know, it didn't cost us that much money, but that's not what I'm talking about here. We did a mailer. We spent like, I don't know, $200, $250 on this mailer and have gotten absolutely zero response from it. So if you're like me and you've tried every single type of way of getting sellers, then this video is definitely for you because I have tried it all: the mailers, the Facebook ads, the Instagram ads, the handwritten letters, door knocking. Let's see, I feel like I'm leaving something out. Oh yeah, my partner Richard signed up for one of those programs where you get phone numbers to dial and spent so much of his time calling up all of the expireds and the, you know, all those people, the FSBOs, the expireds. I actually spent quite a bit of time making videos and setting up websites for FSBOs and then calling them and sending them a letter and letting them know that I'm going to help market their property without even getting the listing. It got me absolutely nowhere. It did get me one thing. I got an open house from a seller one time, and then that got my foot in the door and I was able to get the listing and I sold it in a week. But that's a rare occasion. That's one story out of 100 times that I tried and countless hours that I spent trying to get a hold of a FSBO. So anyways, I hate all these results, right? If I'm gonna spend my time on something, because time is money and this is what we can't get back. We can always make more money, but time is valuable. And I hate wasting my time on things and not seeing results. And I can't stand cold calling. Absolutely can't stand it. I would rather go do something horrendous outside, like really hard work. Cold calling to me is just, it's a nightmare. So rather than cold calling, why don't you try this first? Start a YouTube channel. You guys, I started my YouTube channel and I think it was actually back in 2020 when I started it. Honestly, most of the people that come off the YouTube channel, they're gonna be buyers and you're mostly gonna be targeting buyers by your videos, right? But when I first started my YouTube channel, to be honest, I like to do listings. So my partner Richard is really good with working with the buyers. I'm actually really good at doing listings. I love listings. I love focusing on one house and marketing for one house. I like knowing all of the comps for the one house. I like, you know, just finding the comps. I like walking with buyers around the house and showing them the great, you know, key factors of the house. Blah, blah, blah. You get it. I like listings. So I started this YouTube channel back in 2020 for our area, and I was doing all the right buyer videos, but I couldn't help myself. I was trying to get more comfortable on camera, which if you started a YouTube channel, this is something that you need to do as well. If you're trying to get comfortable on camera, you definitely need to find some videos you can do that you feel really comfortable talking about. Since I really liked listings, I thought to myself, why don't I do some seller videos? So I just looked up on YouTube, you know, what people were searching, sellers in particular, and I went ahead and I did a few videos on it. So what people were searching at that point in time was, you know, doing for sale by owner or how to do a FSBO yourself or, you know, things like that. things of that nature. So basically what I did was I did a few seller videos around those titles and told everybody like how I do my listings and what I do to prepare the house and how I walk around and things that I look for, you know, to make sure that the house is prepped and that it's ready. So I basically did my seller presentation or listing presentation in these videos, and I basically talked about the things that I had been successful with and things of that nature. And believe it or not, what I wanted to share with you guys is, even though those videos probably have the least amount of views on my channel, it's amazing because I actually have gotten listings off of our YouTube channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be totally 100% honest with you. I'm not getting listings left and right. I am not getting 100% listings coming off this channel. It is definitely gonna be 95% buyers. But I'm here to tell you that sellers are going to come in off your YouTube channel, and here's why, and here's what's happened to me. I had a seller call me and say, look, I've been watching your channel. I live in X part of town and I see that you're focusing in Y part of town. I really want to sell my house and move over there. So here's something that you may not know. People that are locals are actually going to be watching your channel. I actually have been totally shocked when I've seen locals commenting on my videos. I have people going back and forth in the comments amongst themselves talking about things in the area. I have locals that will jump in and say, oh yeah, she's right, you definitely don't want to go to that part of town, blah, 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 it's the worst. And I have another local that'll chime in and be like, oh hey, where was that, you know, where was that house that you just featured? I want to go check it out, that part of town. And she's totally a local. Like, I have all these locals just surfing my channel constantly. They're commenting and they're saying, hey, you know what, when we're ready to purchase something, we're going to call you guys. So I've had a few sellers call me and say, I'm from one part of town, I'm looking to move to the other part of town, and you know, can you help me? The other thing is that you're gonna stand out as an expert in your area just from all the knowledge you're putting into your videos, even if they are targeting buyers. You're out there doing research, you're out there telling everybody the home prices of the area, you know what's on the market, if you're doing new construction in your area, which there's a lot of new construction in mine, we're constantly doing videos about new construction and just going through the process and talking about the delays or the this, the that. Hey, this builder is doing new construction this way. This one, it's something totally different. It's going to be this process. You got to bid on homes and you got to go, you know, waive appraisal and everything else. So all of these knowledge things or value that you're putting into your videos, which is what you should be doing, is what is going to attract local sellers. So if you haven't started a seller playlist on your channel, I highly recommend doing at least 3 seller videos and, you know, having those on your channel, because you know what happens. Somebody gets on your channel for one video, and maybe it's a video about an area town they're looking to move to that has new construction. They're gonna go and they're gonna binge watch all your other videos. So I highly recommend having a seller playlist for them to see and to binge watch if they're interested in selling their home. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is, because of this market being so hot and so many people thinking that they probably can sell their home themselves, another video to do that I tried was I went ahead and put up a video and talked about the process nowadays of selling your home. And what I basically tried to do was run through what I do for my sellers in this crazy market when I'm listing their home, how I tell them to get out of their house and go stay somewhere for the weekend so that I can market it because so many people are going to be coming through. I went through the drama of all the people coming through. I went through the drama of the realtors trying to call you and ask you questions and this and that. And basically, I tried to make it seem like it was very hard to sell your home, but that I was going to handle it and that I could do it and that it's nothing for me, right? Here's what this is going to do that I realized after I put up the video. It's going to do one of 2 things. It's either A, going to tell somebody that, hey, you know what, this process is totally overwhelming and I'm just going to call them to sell my home. Or it's going to do B, and that is tell somebody, hey, you know what, it's not that big of a deal, you can sell your home yourself. Either way, you're not going to be losing, so you have really nothing to lose. I had a lady comment on my video that I did, and she just said, oh, thanks for doing this video. You're really showing me that I can do this, I can sell my home myself, so I really appreciate it. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, great, good luck, you know? And the other thing I want to talk to, when you start doing these seller videos, the other thing I wanted to mention is it's really not going to be a negative, because I can't tell you how many seller referrals I get from the buyers that are coming in off the channel and everything else. So honestly, when you do these seller videos, it's another great way for you to mention that you can always refer another agent in a different area to sell somebody's home that works just like you do. So I can't even tell you how many seller referrals we've given away year to date right now. There's so many. I'm constantly looking for agents to take on referrals in different states. There's always multiple streams of income that can always come in off your YouTube channel. So instead of thinking small-minded and thinking about just doing your videos to market to that buyer, definitely think about marketing to sellers and being the local expert in your area and how it is going to bring things in. There's so many different areas of revenue that we have the opportunity of getting to when we start doing these YouTube channels. I've mentioned this before, but I'm with EXP, so the amount of different income streams that I have the opportunity of earning is unbelievable. I'm a big fan of multiple streams of income. I'm also a big fan of making money in your sleep, and YouTube plus EXP has allowed me to really capitalize on all of that, and I'm not even done yet. I'm just getting started. So if you're interested in finding more sellers for 2022, definitely think about adding a seller playlist to your YouTube channel, and just remember that locals are watching your videos too. So people stop me all the time in my area and say, "Hi, I've been watching your channel, blah, blah, blah." That's the other thing. They're gonna keep watching, even if they already bought a house. I have people tell me all the time, I found your channel, but I already had a realtor, but if I ever sell my house or do anything again, I'm definitely calling you guys, and I've already referred all of my friends to you. I have a cousin who's buying, and they're gonna be calling you. So the YouTube channel is just a great referral source. The other thing, one last thing, is that to stay top of mind to all of the buyers that you have after you start the YouTube channel and you get everything going, because we've had so many buyers, Richard and I, so many closings that, to be honest, we actually fell behind on our closing stuff. We haven't been able to attend all of our closings anymore. It started with COVID and title companies not letting us go to the closings. I'm sure you guys have all experienced this, but we're just so busy, we just can't go to all of these closings. So staying top of mind by doing drop-bys and gifts, because I've realized that people are still watching our channel even though they've already closed. I have clients that will text me and reach out to me and say, "Hey, I saw your video, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for our house. We're still so grateful." And I'm in the process right now of just buying some presents and putting them together to do drop-bys. Richard and I are gonna schedule a whole day where we just drive by everybody's house and drop off presents and leave them at their door. So this is just great ways to stay top of mind, because we all know that everybody only stays in their house for between 5 to 7 years. Where I am in Florida, it's a shorter turnaround, but eventually these buyers are gonna end up being your sellers. So you're gonna build that pipeline if you just keep those relationships going. All right, guys, I hope you got some value out of this video and you have some ideas about how to get some sellers in 2022. And as always, if you're looking for an agent to partner up with that will give you the support that you need, help you do these videos and get all these buyer leads, make sure you reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email anytime. I'm always looking for like-minded agents to partner up with. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.